New item added to to-do list. That's why. Get out. We found this sticking out of the stewardess. It's the plain axe. Get all these. Alright, so after we cleared the plane out, it's actually recommended you get away from it, because I guess the cannibals... So every time you play this game and hit new game, your plane will crash on a different part of the island. There's, I don't know how many possible spawn points that the plane lands at, but there's so many, and it randomizes between all of those. Okay, here we go. This is a, like, decent enough building spot. We have water and plenty of nearby close trees. And let's go. A 12. Hey, you avoided the single digits, Tony. That's what's up. Alright. So collect up the logs. I'm going to try and find a, like, flat-ish spot. It'll take a little longer. Well, not all, but most of the stuff you build is included in this survival guide that you got for Timmy. Go through it, select the item in question that you want. We're going to go with a small cabin to start out with. May expand into a full-size log cabin later, but for now, this is the best option. It's shelter. It doesn't take nearly as many logs, and logs take a minute to gather. 82, great goal, Aaron. Nobody else got an answer? Don got a great one, Las Vegas, but what is something that when you were a kid seemed great, but when you got older, it turns out it's not as great as you thought? For me, I guess I would have to say, like, nobody telling me what to do all the time, bossing me around, but yeah, that turned out to be not as great as I thought, not quite, because sometimes I don't know what to do with myself. Let's go, though. We're getting there. So what did everyone have for dinner tonight, chat? Tell you what I had. I had a burned-ass pizza. Burned shit out of pizza. I ate it anyway, but yeah, it wasn't good. But what did you all have? I definitely have some kind of snack after stream. Get it. Only 2. Okay. So, after you build your immediate shelter, I usually try and go for defenses to keep stuff out. Defensive walls is about the easiest thing to do. And then hit R2, change direction. Do it again. Then close it off, you hit X. That's not a whole lot of space, but it's enough for me to have like a fire and a drying rack and just the basic necessities for getting started. This can take a minute, so instead of just doing it one by one, where's it at? There is a special crafting thing, a log sled. This will allow us to carry, I think, up to 12 logs all at one time. Not carry, but push around. Okay, now we've got this, we can drive it. Go collect these logs, but also just have it ready when we make more. Our guy can only carry 2 logs himself. I'll show you all. Oh, whoa, whoa. I'll show you all what happens if I try to carry more. Come here. Oh, these are the cannibals. These are our main threat in this game. They're almost always around. And they like to jump you in groups. Got 2. If I try and pick up a 3rd, it just rolls off automatically. But on this sled, like I said, we can carry up to I think 12 max on it. Okay, they actually ran off this time without coming at me. I don't know that there's any difference, but there seems to be a small difference with if you chop around the tree. Because it actually, like, that's another attention to detail they did in this game. You can see the damage building up in a ring around the tree. Oh. I hear you. Where you at? So in hard mode, the enemies are tougher, and in hard survival, they're just as tough, but our guy isn't. Hard survival basically just turns your character into a wimp. He can't take a cold, he can't take any hits. I mean, you can take like one hit and survive, but 2 or 3, you're dead. And in this, it's not much better. Alright, this is our crafting menu. Take 2 or more items, put them on the cloth in the middle, and you can combine them into something else. I just made a simple spear. Weak spear, scary natives. Yes, they're cannibals. They want to eat us. I'm getting no more threatening than that, really. Oh, I hear them. They're nearby again still. Where you at? Oh, right there in front of us. I can't put this one on there, so that's the max. However many's on there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, that's 12. Also, then eat them. Yeah, that is an option, actually. That's actually a viable option. You can kill and dismember and eat the natives, and just like they would do to you. But your character will start to actually kind of go crazy. Get these down to the fence here, and I'll show you all what I mean there. Put as many of them on as I can. This trip of them won't finish it off, but also you guys notice how dark it's getting? This game does not play around when it comes to nighttime. You do not want to be outside at night. You cannot see nothing, and the threats are more numerous. It's a lot more hassle at night. So what you try and do is you build you a shelter as quickly as possible and sleep through the night. Wake up. Daytime. Bada boom. Alright. This is what I was talking about, though. So you go into your survival journal and do list stats. That's it. Sanity is right now at 100%. That's good. The sanity we got to try and keep high. The more we do like bad stuff like eating people, the more our sanity will drop. And I'm not quite sure what happens if it gets to 0. Alright, so one way that you can kind of save yourself a little bit of trips with the logs is to know how they fall. The tree will always fall away from you on the last swing. So if I'm facing the river right here and chop it down, it'll fall that way towards the river. You gotta be a little careful with that, because if something is like in the way, it can and will destroy stuff that you've built. But only stuff that's completed. Like if I made this fall towards the cabin down there, it would crush the cabin, but not any incomplete part of the fence. Only the stuff that was already done. And the fence builds in sections of like 5 logs. So like If it was to hit it, parts of it would break. But if it's incomplete like this, you can just walk right through it. It's basically not there yet. Getting there though, chat. 19 more logs. We'll just try and chop down a bunch of these and just have them nearby. Yeah, you try and knock it down a little towards your base, so that way they line up in an easy to transport way. Oh shoot. Okay, never mind. I thought for a second I'd landed on my cabin. Gonna be upset. Because it will sometimes roll just a little bit inside, but not very much at all. And we have all these life bars down in the bottom right corner. We have our water bar, tells us how thirsty we are, our hunger, big stomach in the middle. Our life is the little tiny red bar on the side, which I should take some painkillers to make that fill up again. But then on the right side of it, we have 2 blue bars. And you see every time I swing my axe, one of those goes down. Oh, shoot. Don't land on the cabin. And I did it. Perfect. Caught that loud. The stamina bar will only fill back up to as far as the outer blue bar is full. Like, it won't go past the outer one, and that one is like my character's actual calories. That's as much as it can recover to. But if I feed him or have him take a nap or different things, then that one can go up as well, and his stamina can fill all the way back up, because they can both get really, really short, where my guy basically has no energy. We'll do a small cabin again. Just rebuild my home. A snack and a soda. You don't want to rely on that, even though you can probably find more snacks and sodas on the island. They're unhealthy for your character. They'll make his weight and strength and all that other stuff be affected. But you want to go and find things to hunt with this, or a bow and arrow or something. Show you in the survival guide, crafting, nature guide. That's it. All these plants, from aloe to black twinberries and thistle, and then from the big brown bat all the way to yellowtail tang fish. Lots of different varieties of animals in here. Oh, yep, right there. So if you get too close, they will spook and run away, and the closer that you are when they spook, the further they run. And you don't have any crosshairs or reticule or anything. You just have your guy's hand that he holds out like that. That's your only guide for when you're throwing this spear. And there's no animal tracking of any kind either, so you just got to keep your eye on them. Ah, got us a deer. Got the lizard. There we go. Skin it. Take its meat. And the spear. Alright, where's there? There it is. These rabbits are hard to see. See, there was one right there and I didn't even know it. Losing track of them. There it is. Oh, no. Stop, rabbit. Got one. Yes. They're so small, chat. And like I said, there's no icon or anything of any kind. I just gotta keep an eye on them, track them, and just lob the spear the best I can. Ah, come on. That was sloppy. Just bad. Nobody saw that, chat. There. That first throw was just horrible. New animal discovered. I bet it's a bird. Stop a moment. He's broken, chat. On that. Yes! I knew it. I caught him. Okay, I think these are blueberries. Let me check the field guide here really quick. Oval leaves blueberries. Yes. Dom, these are safe. Eat them. There are poisonous plants on here also, chat. And they don't really tell you what's what. See, these are, I think, white snake berries. They're not good. Don't want to eat those. That's another good opportunity. Take a rabbit trap and put it where you've seen them spending activity in the wild. Set up a trap there. And me, to keep track of where I put my traps, I almost always put one of these out too. Finding all the gun parts on here. There's a lizard. There's our marker. Okay. Alright. Fire. Need fire. Get a campfire, fire pit. That's it. Fire pit. Put it behind the gate. Why not? Ooh, that's awesome. Didn't know it was that fast. Alright, shoot, we got that. So a drying rack. Another great utility piece because you can make jerky and other stuff. This. Indeed. Okay, now we can put our lizard meat up there. Both of them. And even a whole rabbit. And the small meat. Ah. Yes, good tip there. Point to grind. And so those lizard skins, I just said earlier I was going to show you all about that. You take one of those and a bunch of leaves. I forget how many leaves, but it's a bunch. You combine them, you get this camo armor, stealth armor. Make a bunch of them and stack them up. Cool, cool. Alright, take these skin and all these leaves, put them together. Got stealth armor. Put it on. See how it covers that one hand, chat? If I put on another piece, both hands. Food. Have I finished any of my birdhouses? Dom did. A couple. Good work on that. Both of those. Nice. Finish that off. What are we missing? Oh, that's right. I don't even. Oh, yeah, I do. I was like, I don't have one of those. That's right. That's how we share items. Thank you. One piece of cloth, one rope, and it only takes one stick. One stick, one cloth, one rope. Get a bow. Get in here. Yeah, I'm going to save it as well.